Well, Busby just made a friend. There was an older guy on a bike who passed us by. He's ahead of us now. But he came up behind us and asked if Busby was a Westie, West Highland White Terrier. We get that a lot. Because of his shape and because of his wheaten coloring, people think that he's a Westie, because Westies are white. And I always have to say, no, he's a Cairn Terrier. He's wheaten color. Well, this guy had a Westie for 12 years, and I said, well, Busby's 11. And he was all interested, and he looked at Busby and he said, Busby's kind of grayish stripe down his back, the darker stripe, is a sign that he's good quality, has pedigree. I guess that's a sign of a... I told him, you know, West Highland White Terriers and Cairn Terriers were the same breed for most of their history until, like, I don't know, I want to say either the late 1800s or the early 1900s. They decided to separate them and have Westies be just a white species of its own and have all the other colors, black, brown, brindle, wheaten, which is what Busby is, sort of a light caramel or wheat color, be Cairn Terriers. So they are the same breed essentially. They've developed a little differently over time as they keep the Westies bloodline, the white bloodline, pure. They're starting to diverge a little bit as far as weight and size, but essentially they're the same breed. But he was saying Busby had a pedigree in his background because he's got the earmarks of one of the high-class purebred Westie Cairn line. And I said, well, he came from a puppy mill in Missouri. He was rescued. But anyway, Busby has a fan. This is Illinois Beach State Park, by the way. I've been here many times. You guys know that I've talked about this place. It's a state park, and every once in a while I see interesting plants that I want to take and try and bonsai. Look at this. This is pretty. I bet Mark knows what this is. It's kind of pinkish a little bit, and then has these little berries on top, but the stems are pink. Now that I wouldn't bonsai, but it's a pretty plant, some type of wildflower. But what they do have here, and I would like to take, but it's illegal to do that from a forest preserve. You're not supposed to take any flowers or trees. You're supposed to leave it alone. They have these oak trees in the dunes, and there's immature little ones that would be great to try and turn into a bonsai. They're perfectly shaped. Now there's one right there. I actually tried to pull one up a couple of times, and the roots are like they're in concrete. Now look at this one. I don't like to walk through this stuff because sometimes there's deer ticks in there, and Busby and I get them. But look at this little oak right here. That would be perfect for an oak tree bonsai. It's starting to turn color. But do you think I could pull that out of there? The roots like go way out, and there's no pulling them out. Plus it's illegal. But do you think that part would stop me? No. But anyway, I would like to take that and try and make an oak bonsai out of it. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. We're continuing on up the coast here. We used to, back in the day, walk all the way down to where there's a turnaround down by the campground and then come back. But these days, Busby's not into walking that much. There's people with the dog following us. So we usually go down to this park bench and make that our turnaround point. So that's what we're doing right now. Busby's playing his game where he drags behind me, waiting for people to come up behind us so he can get excited and run back and forth and bark. Okay, that's it. Bye.